Currently, in the world, there are a total of 204 countries, each of which has its own special and new things that you may not know. Let's go through Ask Pop through interesting facts about countries that will surprise you. Let's find out what's interesting about them. Perhaps when it comes to this, most of us will think that the country with the largest territory will have the most time zones, right? Like Russia, for example? But the truth is completely different. The French Republic is the country that spans the most time zones. France is a country whose main territory is located in Western Europe and a number of overseas regions and territories. This place uses up to 12 different time zones. Because France not only has a domestic territory, but also has many overseas territories, it has only experienced 12 time zones. Followed by the US with 11 time zones and Russia with 9 time zones. The beautiful island nation of Maldives, with a maximum height of 2.4 m above sea level, is the country with the flattest terrain in the world. Maldives is located in the south of India's Lakshadweep archipelago, 700 kilometers southwest of Sri Lanka. The Maldives' 26 atolls surround a territory of 1,192 islets, about 200 of which are inhabited by local communities. Of the total global diamond production, Russia accounted for 25% and became the country with the most diamonds in the world. Russia is a powerhouse of minerals, not only famous for oil and gas, but even for diamonds. Russia is also a leading country far beyond the countries of Africa and America. With a population of only 1.8 million people but a total GDP of up to $202.45 billion a year, GDP per capita up to $102,211 a year, Qatar in the Middle East is the richest country in the world. With people having a high standard of living, enjoying many social services and modern amenities, Qatar has very strong economic potential and is striving to become an economic financial center of the region. Referring to the largest coffee-producing country in the world, you will probably think of Brazil. With 45.342000 million bags, 60 kilograms per bag, and accounting for a third of the world's total of 141.85 million bags, Brazil is currently the world's largest coffee exporter, 2014. Topping the top 3 coffee exporting countries in the world are Vietnam and Colombia. This South American country is extremely proud of its soil and climate. According to the CIA's World Factbook, in 2016, 61% of Nauru residents were obese. The condition occurs mainly due to a diet consisting mainly of instant noodles, white rice, soda, and imported foods that are high in calories. They also consume very little fruit and vegetables. Instead of farming and fishing for food, it's much easier to buy imported frozen and canned foods. According to the Gazette Review, the list of countries with high obesity rates changes from year to year, but Nauru still occupies the high position. Canada is the second largest country in the world by area and the first in North America. With 9,984,670 square kilometers, Canada's territory stretches from the East Atlantic Ocean to the Western Pacific Ocean and borders the Arctic Ocean to the north. As a developed country in the top of the wealthiest countries in the world when GDP per capita ranks 8th globally and Human Development Index 11th highest, Canada ranks among the highest when compared internationally in terms of GDP. Education, government transparency, democratic freedom, quality of life and economic freedom. With 8,514,877 square kilometers, Brazil is considered the largest country in South America. With 11 countries and territories in South America, Brazil is also the fifth largest country in the world in terms of area and population of more than 190 million people. Brazil is a country with extremely rich ecosystems, of which the Amazon River Ecological Reserve is an outstanding example. Guam, an island located in the western Pacific Ocean, does not have natural sand, but in return has a lot of coral. To avoid having to spend money to import sand from other countries, people here grind dead coral and mix it with industrial oil to form asphalt to make roads. With an area of 2,724,900 square kilometers, Kazakhstan is the largest landlocked country in the world, bordered by Russia, China, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and without the Caspian Sea. With a population of 14.7 million people, 2003, Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country in the world today. The smallest sovereign state in the world belongs to Vatican City. With an area of 0.44 square kilometers and a population of about 840 people, the Vatican is actually just an enclave located in the Italian city of Rome, but recognized by the Italian government under the terms of the Lateran Treaty on 11 February 1929. With a total area of 41,526 square kilometers, of which about 27% is below sea level. Therefore, the Netherlands is the lowest country in the world compared to sea level. For that reason, the Netherlands is famous for its dike system to prevent the sea, keep rivers, and protect arable land. People have been doing this for the past 2,000 years. Canada has more than 3 million lakes, accounting for about 9% of the country's territory, and accounting for 60% of the world's freshwater lakes. This is the country with the most lakes on Earth. Let's take a look at the videos recording beautiful lakes here. The country with the lowest population density in the world is Mongolia. According to statistics, there are only 4 Mongols living on 1.6 kilometers. Perhaps, people here rarely see their neighbors. Besides, there are some countries with many other unique interesting information such as India is the most diverse country in the world in many areas such as culture, economy, climate, race, language, ethnicity, and religion. The oldest sovereign state is Egypt. The ancient Egyptians established their government in 3100 BC. Ukraine has a natural population decline rate of about 0.8% per year, and by 2050, Ukraine will lose about 30% of its existing population. This country is on the fastest way to disappear. For explorers or young tourists, they often find interesting places, unique in culture, people, and diverse ecosystems. Hopefully the above interesting information will help you to have useful knowledge about interesting facts that few people know about countries around the world. Thank you for watching today's video. If you find this video good, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support ASK KPOP Entertainment to make more exciting videos.